Okay, I'm going to do all of the zodiacs. Aries through Pisces. Okay, healing at the bottom of the deck. Healing your third eye. I got this earlier when I did a pre-shuffle, just to get my day started. You're not seeing somebody right, and I believe it's somebody in your family. Either the actions, I really feel like I'm going to just read it the way I saw it. Somebody that you are sleeping with, or somebody that you have slept with, somebody that you consider family. So let me get this, because it's coming out wrong, and this is how my things go. Meaning child's baby mother, baby father, wife, husband, somebody that you sleeping with is throwing all your things off. If you're not married to that person, they're still throwing your things off. So if you're wondering why your life is out of balance, it's the person that you partnered up with. Back to the family, there's a person that you, a person in your family, like family members or extended family, that you partner up with and you assist them in some way. You take actions to help them. That person is throwing you off. Okay, so I had to get that straight because I know it came out my mouth wrong, but you're not seeing somebody right, and they trying to heal that. So you need to pay attention to who you're around when these things get thrown off, whether it's finances, love, money, I don't care. Whenever it's chaos that strikes in your environment, you need to pay attention to the people that you with when it happens. Okay, this is for Aries. You're not seeing that it's somebody in your family, okay? You are not seeing that it's somebody in your family, and the reason this is being healed for you, or the reason you seeing all of these things bad happen to you, is because it's time for you to see it. It's time for you to see it, so you won't be able to miss it. Don't doubt yourself when it comes to connecting that person with the misfortune that you have in your life, okay? They doing magic on your heart, okay? And it's keeping you from being stable and being grounded. It's like that person affects your stability all the time. It could be somebody using a child against you as well. Maybe they threatening to call the police. So, and that could change a lot of things for you. That's it. I'm going to go to the next one. Taurus. Taurus, you're about to receive some evidence of something, some evidence of proof. You're about to find out what's making your life how do you say decay and rot. You're about to find out okay, so it's two things. Taurus, you could be about to find out what it is that's making a situation fall. It's like a parasite, okay? If it's medical, I'm not a doctor. If it's medical, it means that you can find the thing that is causing you to be sick. But if it's a person, you can find evidence of why things keep falling apart. You can get actual evidence. Yeah, so this is talking about somebody throwing you off balance. Talks about being off balance. Mind, body, and spirit. Okay, universal law. It peeked at us, but we couldn't see it. Like it didn't flip completely over. Universal law is in effect. So either you're not seeing it or that person is not seeing it, meaning that the evidence, it's time for the evidence to be revealed to you. It's time for this evidence to be revealed to you so you can level up. It's almost like it's a guaranteed ascension. It is something that happens by universal law. That's why it's being revealed to you. So it doesn't matter how the information comes to you at this time. It's meant to come to you so that that person they forfeit, because this whole time they wasn't doing the work. So they forfeit their They forfeit their level up, and you are able to rise because you're going to cut this person loose. That's what happens. They forfeit, and it automatically makes you rise up. This is talking about family. I guess this whole thing is going to be about family. So yeah, it's some secrets open up about family, and you're going to get evidence about it, okay? Something about your work is protected. This could also mean me, which is no surprise. But anyway, your work is protected, meaning whatever you're doing, especially if you're in your life purpose, it's protected. So whatever you're here to do, nobody can tamper with you. Everything that has happened to you was a learning. It was meant for you to learn so you could teach. So do not take it personal. I'm not saying you can't be human and have human feelings, but understand that this was meant to happen. It was part of your journey so you could learn at a master level to be able to teach people, okay? It's saying that you radiate resources, and you need to see what resource was being harvested from you, as well as see people that feed off your energy that mimic you and radiate this, but then they don't have the resource. This is talk about somebody that feeds off of resources being revealed to you because they don't have the same gifts, but they appear in the likeness of you, okay? So copycat energy, clone, okay? All right, Gemini. Gemini. It's still pulling me back to Taurus. Let me clear out real quick. Whew, okay. A lot of tension in my shoulders. Like, ooh, that's somebody is really feeling the pressure from Taurus. I'm in Gemini now, but somebody is really feeling that pressure. Like, oh my God, it's about to come out. They can feel it, even if they can't see it. They know they're about to be exposed. So let me get on to Gemini. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, somebody is trying to get out of something, okay? Somebody is trying to get out of something. This card can mean three things, but since I'm doing a long reading, y'all have to get your own personal reading. Somebody's trying to get away from something. They're looking at something. Why they trying to get away from something? And they trying to do three things at the same time. So somebody is very, very frantic. It's fearful. It's a lot of fearfulness. Some action that they took, I don't know, but it's like they trying to escape. Somebody is trying to escape. Okay, this could be about a child. This could be about some type of sex magic or root work. Something against a child, something with a child. Yeah, so root work, this is root chakra. Okay. At the mercy of a child, maybe a child is going to tell something, something about being targeted, or almost this person, somebody might have been targeted, almost set up. I don't know what this is. A setup energy here, being at the mercy of a child, hoping that they don't tell or speak about something. There is something that is coming in the process of coming to light about this. If a person was targeted, it might be something that they've been doing for a long time. But it also could have set up energy. But I don't feel like that. I feel like this person, they had been doing this for a long time. And now it's just like game time for this person. Now I'm feeling temptation. Hopefully a child is not pregnant. But I ain't gonna rule it out because there's all types of stuff happening. Somebody is watching somebody. Okay. Somebody is watching somebody. I don't know about. Yeah, something is opening up. Something is opening up. Okay, so this is a strong lesson. This is something, what do you say? It's going to create a new cycle for somebody. So whatever somebody got caught up in is going to create a new cycle for a person that was very, very strong. Because it involved root work. And a person was doing it so they can control you, so you can never emotionally heal. And that could mean that somebody was sent to you, because this, like, it's all family curses and stuff, but somebody purposely being sent to you over and over again in your life to keep you in a cycle. That person is getting caught up so that you can be truly free and you won't be stuck in a cycle for people that's leveling up, okay? If the sun is watching somebody, this means God, like somebody watching somebody yeah. So know thyself, understand. It's talking about, what is this? Siblings. It's talking about siblings and extended family. So I don't know what that's about, but siblings and extended family is definitely here, or somebody that's been trying to copy your energy. Ooh, people was in trouble. You're going to get evidence, because it's going to, something about the resources. You're going to get evidence. And this talks about a generating force. Whatever they was doing was to gain something. So I don't know, because this could be huge. This could be about child sex trafficking, or harvesting from children in a certain way, doing something with children. And now it's like they stuck, but they was using it to generate power. So they in trouble now. Because see, this right here is saying that this is talking about there is something opening up. Well, how do you say this? They starting to see things happen in 3. Remember, I told you they trying to get away from something. They're looking at something, and they trying to go towards something. Like looking, the thing that they're trying to go towards is looking for somebody where they can hide out. This person is looking for a place that they can hide out, or a place that they can go to where nobody knows their name. They looking to lay low, and there's no place to go. Okay. And wow. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there. Let's go to the next one. Woo! It's like they open up the portal to hell. Let's go to Cancer. Yeah, that person, that's what the world, the earth card was. Like, that person might be trying to leave the country. They might be trying to leave the country, flee the country. They try and go somewhere where don't nobody know their name, recognize their face. And I don't know, because this is going to be worldwide for some people, or make local news, or it's going to spread like wildfire, you know, through family, or, you know, word of mouth. Cancer. All right, Cancer, something is about to change, or things are going to be abruptly pushed from your environment. Now, that sounds like a good thing, okay? So if things are changing and they being pushed out, just understand that it's a process. It's cleaning you up. It's helping you to get into the proper energy. Okay? Okay, so the things that's being pushed out in your life is because you were supposed to separate from these energies and you didn't separate from them. So now these things are going to be ejected. They can leave pretty violently. It can be deaths. It could be changes in home location. Like, you're going to be forced out. It's a possibility that you could be forced out of your environment, or people can be forced out your life. And this can happen chaotically. So understand that you did not separate yourself. Maybe you were staying in a place too long, or, you know, not heeding to the warnings to get out. But there's something that you obviously couldn't see. There's something was coming down. Somebody was trying to bring something down. Somebody was trying to manifest off of your energy. And that's what I'm saying. They was trying to manifest off your energy. It says your heart and throat. Somebody was trying to control you. Control you so they can use you, so they can sacrifice you. They was trying to control you and manipulate your environment so they could sacrifice you. Something about speaking from the heart. Speak from the heart. I feel like this person was like manipulating your energy. I don't know. Manipulating your energy to the point where they was denying what you were saying. Is not causing you doubt. Denying what you were saying was true. Like, okay. Whoever this person is that you avoided separating from and kept trying to stay in, it doesn't matter who it is, they were causing you not to leave. They were causing you not to leave, not to validate your feelings. That's what it is. They were making you doubt your own feelings when you were speaking about how you were feeling and what's wrong and what needed to be fixed. And they always would make you doubt your feelings. And you want to know why. It's because you wasn't separating from this person. This person was manifesting off of your energy to bring something down. They was just going to sacrifice you, get rid of it, get rid of you whenever they got to the point where they wanted to be. Another thing you can't see is that you're generating force. We already talked about that. People are generating off of your family. This is the family card. It's time for you to know how important you are to a family. Once you leave, everything is going to fall, okay? Once you leave, everything is going to fall. They were doing mind magic to control you, control your steps, where you moved, how much power you had, how much authority you had over your own life. And now their connection to God is cut off, or you're simply not communicating with them, or you stop communicating with them. So now they can't pull from your resources, because it's saying that you have all the elements that they need. You have all the elements that they need: fire, earth, air, and water, so they can do whatever they want in their life. They're gaining off of you. So you may have stopped talking to family, and that's why. What's next? Leo. Leo. Leo, somebody is watching you. Somebody is spying, not spying. It's not that, because I get into this terminology. Somebody is watching you. It could be a mother or somebody that has children. They're wearing a mask. So they're watching you and you don't know that they're watching you. This person could be wearing a mask because they're worried about something. They're worried about something that's coming to you or something. They're worried about something. Okay, so this talks about restriction and control. Oh, I'm about to flip the cards. I wonder why I was going to do that. Let me see. Evidence. Evidence. There's more evidence. Proof. Document. It could be some type of document, like I said, document or evidence that you could get. This will be paperwork or somebody actually communicating with you about something, about some block, about somebody getting locked up, about, it could be any type of legal document, law document, a government document is what I wanted to say. Don't say legal law. Some type of government document. That could be anything government. It could be anything restriction, a loan, applying for something. It could be anything. So don't just believe that it's legal. Family. It's family time. This card has come out and been popping for every reading. So it's family time. Everybody's family is getting exposed. So Leo, you're going to get some type of evidence. It's time for you to get it. It's time for a new cycle, because somebody's been taken from your heart chakra. They haven't been there's the heart chakra. They haven't been allowing you to emotionally heal. So these people are receiving judgment, okay? Somebody might have been sacrificing a child or keeping something from a child, something that's owed to a child. This could be a mother restricting a child from their birthrights or from an inheritance, or not letting a child live their life. Yes, so this person in the family, whether it's a mother, a child, I keep getting a mother and a child, like a mother and a child, especially a mother and a son. I don't know why I'm getting that. But this person has been draining them. It's been draining that person. This is a child. This is a child. This is the Gemini, which rules the third house and extended family. And this right here also rules a child. It's the stomach area, solar plexus. This is talking about a child. Yeah, somebody has been draining a child. And it could be, so that's what I'm getting now, is talking about karma, okay? So whatever the karmic lesson between the parent and child, the parent was not learning the lesson, and the child was the generating force, and now they can't pull from that child. So now it's time for you to start receiving evidence of, you know, leaving a parent or leaving a child where they are, and understanding and accepting the place that they are and let them take accountability for it. Whether it's a parent that needs to take accountability or a child that needs to take accountability, because this parent or this child is not allowing their mother or the child, okay, y'all, I'm not gonna keep saying it. Somebody is not allowed to have their own identity. This person keeps trying to control them. And that's why this evidence is coming out, or whatever, this paperwork, because people need to see the true colors. So this right here, this sixth cycle of this probably has to do with you know, a lot of people are reincarnated as mother and child. Yeah, so you could be married to your child and you don't know that. I'm sorry, Leo, that I'm hopping around. So let me tell you the different scenarios again. There are mothers that treat their children like girlfriend and boyfriend. They are father that treat their children like girlfriend or boyfriend. They always run to them, always help them out and stuff like that. That is ending. Then there are people that always get with mates that appear as children and have to take care of them. That is karma. The person reincarnated into a child or a mother. So this is going to stop because it's draining you and it's not allowing you to ascend. So we're going to find out the main culprit. Not we going to find out, but y'all get your own reading. But I'm just saying, the main culprit is going to be found out to you so you can advance forward, because somebody is doing the work and the other person is not. So now you're going to get clear of that person because you're going to have the evidence. Yeah, the person always use emotions to manipulate and get you to open up just so they can get you generating finances for them or get some type of benefit off of you. This person works on emotions. That's all you'll know. Virgo. Virgo, same thing. I see a person that has children, or somebody wearing a mask. Somebody wearing a mask and they worried because their mask is about to fall off. Okay? Getting the same thing. The same thing I got for Leo. So that could mean that it's a person that has children or your mother. Depends. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Wow. That is so freaking crazy. This is talking about evidence. We just left off Leo. I know y'all seen me shuffle them cards, and I want to shuffle them again because I'm a person that likes to roll out stuff. But there's evidence of something that somebody been generating off of somebody's resources. Using sex and children to keep you in a cycle. Ooh, we on Virgo now. Let me get one more. Let me get one more shuffle. Virgo, and I'm a Virgo, so I'm shuffling again. You know what I'm saying? Clear out that energy. Okay. The sun rules children. It rules identity. It rules being an individual. So yes, somebody is blocked. Maybe a person, like I said, if it's a child's father, husband, whoever you had children with, okay, let's keep it there. Somebody's about to get cut off. Like whoever tried to run that cycle again, it didn't work. Whatever they try to keep this right here rules the sun. Again, it rules children. Okay. So something, I don't know what this is. This is talking about a golden child. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's talking about a golden child. Somebody trying to get access, like whatever this child would have been had they got another cycle. Had this person, Virgo, had this person got another cycle with you to create a child, there's some benefit. They would have been tied into something major that you're about to come into. So you're about to start something. So for the people that don't have children and not worry about children, all that stuff, they could have been getting you pregnant because you're about to be booming soon. Like something is about to, your power and your what is it called? You about to have your energy about to be big booming. And this person was trying to put their foot in the door so they could lock you in a cycle, and it didn't work because you blocked them. He was like, I'm done. So you about to be a golden child. That's just what I heard. You about to be a golden child. Something is about to just exude out of you, and magnanimous. That's those are the things that's coming through. Yeah, somebody is watching your resources. Somebody watching it hard. So they knew before you did. Okay, just know this is resources. Somebody is watching. Somebody's watching your resources so they can take it. They were trying to get you in a legal contract. So this is talking about somebody that might have wanted child support. Block them like Ooh. Child support could definitely be an issue here. But it's also your resources as well, about a new business or venture that you have. This talks about somebody knowing yourself. So it's something about you finally discovering yourself and understanding. So that's what's making you shine, because your heart is open. You accepting yourself as an individual. You're less likely to serve people now because you standing in your power. You realize that it's some realization that's just like got you like, people can't. I'm here at MC Hammer. You can't touch this. It's crazy. So yeah, it's something that you didn't see that was going on in a person's life, right? This is something that happens down on earth where, I know I say earth with 5. Anyway, it's something happening down on earth that you are not aware of. And this person was under the impression that they were the same as you. Somebody thought they was under the impression that they thought that they was the same as you, but they didn't do what they needed. So now all of their true stuff is being shown in their reality. And I feel like this is chaotic energy. This is chaotic energy because now it's some type of separation. Somebody been separated and ejected out of your energy. So this is talking about somebody using root work. Root work is children, keeping you stuck with children. One more. What you can't see is they've been separated. It's chaos going on in somebody's life that you cannot see. It's things hitting at all different levels, but it's their doing and it's their energy. Okay? Because they've been separated from source. Like, you got some amazing energy. This is talking about a mother, a crown. Okay, so if your mother is passed, my mother is passed, so this could be a message for me, but it also could be for other people, because Virgo is the eye of God. So there's somebody that was a mother or a mother figure. This person could be alive or deceased, but they were doing, they had an influence on your crown, okay? If it was a person alive, they've been doing crown magic. So if you have constant headaches or you feel like somebody is chipping away at your skull, you'll feel it. It's like pressure. Not necessarily pain unless you get a migraine. People have been trying to break into your skull to get Akashic records, whatever. They've been trying to break in to be you because they knew you're a divinity before you did. Okay, so you might have had a lot of people threaten your life for a long time. That's done. That's done, because now their energy, yo, you can't see it, but I'm trying to tell y'all, all hell breaking loose somewhere on this earthly realm. So you see that card try to hit me in my face. Yeah, because this person don't got a brain. Look in their chart, because their chart, most likely it has Mercury retrograde, which means they steal people's identities. They don't have an identity. They don't know their self. That's what this card is about. They don't know their self. So now everybody that you have helped and you tried to guide them in the right way, they don't know who they are. They should have done the work. And now could potentially, people that you help could potentially lose their mind. You could start to see them becoming very forgetful. I'm talking about dementia, Parkinson's. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just trying to tell you what you will see. What you couldn't see is universal law. So if you was doubting that, feeling down and depressed and stuff like that, you was feeling projections from those other people. Now they going through it. You should start to feel lighter, because this radiance is going to come through. You're going to feel so free, because now all their burdens are on them. You was carrying it. That was your judgment, and you couldn't see the universal law had to take effect, which is going on now. That's good. Yeah, you had people trying to control you. My parent was a Leo and a Capricorn, but for other people, this just means that people trying to take your control, have control over you. When they suggest you go in the opposite direction as soon as you mention something. No, you should try this, or you should do this, just so they could govern your steps to see if you're gullible to follow. Then you have people that's trying to control you, tell you what to wear. This person kind of plays God. This is two different controls. This person kind of plays God, whereas though they talk down to you and they belittle you so that they could do that. And what happens is it takes your fire, your ability to kind of order your own steps, because you already ran by God. You're the eye of God. But this person tries to point you in the wrong direction constantly. All right. Woo. That's crazy. That's just what you was faced with, those two type of people, Virgo. Constantly with people that try to get you off task, get you distracted, making you do all the work for them instead of them doing their own work. That's why they lost their identity. All right, Libra. Libra. Oh, crap. I seen cards just now, but usually I pay attention to them. So, Libra, somebody is trying to cloud your judgment or make you not pay attention. Because I know I saw the third eye. It's like you are seeing what you're seeing. And it's true. But somebody is trying to get you not to see it. Yeah, so you know, doubt. Somebody definitely fucking with your ability to see what is right and what is wrong. Pay attention. Pay attention to who you get confused, who you confused about. And I just peeked for Virgo. I didn't mean to do that, but pay attention to, it's something surrounding a Virgo. Something surrounding a Virgo, but that also could be a document. I don't know, some type of wisdom. Some type of Virgo, you have to look in your chart, Libra, okay? Because it's something there about your health, okay? There's something about your health. It could be about your diet or whatever. So something is being thrown off as far as you doubting yourself. It's something about mental health. Somebody fucking with somebody mental health. I don't know what the fuck to say about that. Okay, but here you have strength, okay? You have strength, so something is opening up for you. I don't know why I do this sometimes, because this is how I read, but I didn't mean to do that because I was going to shuffle the cards. You being an individual. This could make you doubt your decisions. It could make you doubt your choices. So somebody is trying to manipulate, I want to say, how you feel. They're trying to manipulate how you feel, because this feeling, Libra, is a future feeling, okay? And Libras are known for being indecisive, but it's like you feel something, and because you're used to thinking things instead of feeling them, you're doubting it because you don't have the proper evidence you need. You're feeling the future and you're doubting the future because you are going to somebody and asking them something, and they may have a warped perception, which is not allowing you to trust this feeling that you have and go on it, because I feel like this is a good feeling. It's something that's healthy for you and something that's going to clear things up for you. But you doubting it because somebody around you ain't right. I just took the biggest burp ever. Like I just cleared some major something right there. Yeah. I keep saying yeah. Somebody that you need to separate yourself from. I don't know how this person is manipulating you, but why do I want to say, I'm not a doctor? Why do I want to say something about your kidneys? Flush out your kidneys. If you're going to flush out your kidneys, don't flush it out with just water. You need water with electrolytes, okay? You need water. You need water with electrolytes. Don't drink dead water. Something about kidneys. What is it about kidneys? Oh boy, hold on a second. Kidneys. Okay, so in Chinese medicine is what I was going to tell you about. In Chinese medicine, the kidneys have to do with fear, okay? So when it's not flushed out properly, it makes you eat the wrong things. And kidneys filter out blood, and it's fear. That's fear-based, okay? You need to separate people that cause you to be fearful. Okay, I'm getting it now. When you mention something to somebody and it sends you into a spiral of thoughts of like all of the fearful possibilities about something that you're feeling, something that you feel good about, you know you feel good about it, but when you mention it to somebody, depending upon who you mention it to, you need to pay attention to, because that person's world perception has to do with fear. So they are projecting onto you unconsciously about you, your decision, and they're making you choose the wrong decision when you know the feeling in your body is accurate. The thought is wrong because the thought is fear-based. You can only see with Libras and indecision, you have to experience. You have to experience. You can't get feedback from other people. You have to get your own experience. You can get feedback, but you need to experience something so you can decide whether it's right or wrong. You cannot go on a general population. That is how you balance your scales. By taking and pulling resources and realizing when you pull that resource onto your scale, it pulls you down, it's deficient, or it lifts you up, or it balances you. That is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to relate. You're not supposed to be fearful about relating, even if it's for a short time. You got to trust your feelings, okay? This is new to air signs, but you got to trust your feelings, okay? Yeah, somebody is throwing your stability off balance. So whoever this person is, it's talking about a plan and a plot. They're trying to bring something down. Yeah, they're trying to get you to doubt yourself when clearly you are connected. Yeah. They trying to control your light. So you need to separate from somebody, okay? Somebody that's trying to control. Whoever you ever getting advice from, you better look at their life because I think their life is garbage, okay? Whoever's advising you, Libra, you need to look at their life because if it's off balance, that is not the person to be getting judgment. Look at their relationships specifically, okay? So this talks about grounding, the stability, the ability to be grounded. You can't see that this person is off balance. This person is causing the instability. I don't know why you're not seeing it, but you need to separate from this person if you start feeling confused. If you go and get advice from a person, it sends you into a huge spiral of the reason you're asking is because the feeling is so strong. You're getting advice because a feeling to you, no matter what the feeling is, I know I'm talking about relationships, but the feeling to you, Libra, is so strong that you're like, I have to go and express this to somebody. And when you express it to somebody, you already know that you felt that strong need to like, I have to do something about this urge because it's so strong. And when you go to this person to get advice, you need to look at how stable that person is, because if they don't have a strong track record as far as money, whatever they are not stable in, whatever you asking about, if they're not stable in it, it is not a good source to get information from, okay? Somebody is manipulating emotions here, and they do it often. So this person constantly messes with your emotions. Everything that you say you feel and you go to get judgment, they use your emotions against you on purpose. I don't know if they're doing it for fun or what, but that's horrible. Universal law. So it's universal law for this person to be exposed. There's somebody that is irresponsible with their sexual energy and they being shown for it. So this person could be something about their sexual nature could be opening up. It's talking about obsession. It's talking about some hidden female somewhere that is using, they could be using sex magic, or they have been known to use sex magic or get resources through sex. Get money through paid sex. And the reason they're judging you, the reason that they're draining you is because you don't know yourself. It's because you ask for guidance. So they know you're going to come to them for advice and they're using it to their advantage. This person is fucked up. Of course, a lot of people are. And yeah, it's throwing you off balance, okay? Let me skip to the next one. Woo! Scorpio. Scorpio, I see off balance. Again, mind, body, and spirit. Solar plexus. When it comes to new beginnings, a child. You could be the child. Okay, this talks about knowing yourself. This talks about knowing yourself, having understanding in the heart. Just talking about knowing yourself. So, but what I'm getting is some type of disenfranchisement, Scorpio, some type of disenfranchisement. Did I say that right? Disenfranchisement. As a child, something pertaining to you, you were disenfranchised as a child, okay? Something was not validated. And that caused you to be off balance because it causes people to dissociate. I see that a lot with water signs. They dissociate. They don't accept themselves. Regardless of what you see, they lack belief in themselves, okay? It's talking about self-esteem, low self-esteem, but this low self-esteem was imposed on you, but that don't mean that you're not going to do the work, okay? Because there's definitely effort here. You're going to have to relearn your identity, okay? I don't know what this fire is. This is hot. I don't know. You can't see your crown, so your crown is in reverse. It's talking about mental manipulation. People using fire to manipulate you, or sexual energy. Y'all got to be aware when it comes to this. People, because I don't want to say obsession, because I'm not getting that. This is like people that, okay. So this is talking about when you have the fire to do something, when you feel very motivated. People have been fucking with your motivation, okay? People are messing with your motivation, and they've been doing it since they was a child. So it's like when you want to do something, it's almost like somebody come and distract you in some type of way. I don't know. Because they know you can't see something. What the heck? They know you can't see something, so they copying you. Trying to control your elements. Let me see. It's almost like, what is this? So it's talking about anger. It's like somebody manipulating you by irritating you on purpose. I don't know who's doing this to you, but they know that you don't know yourself, so they make you angry on purpose. But this right here that I'm speaking of is talking about as a child. Okay, so let me tell y'all what I'm feeling, because there's too much stuff running through my stomach and my back. You come in very, very aware as a child, okay? You come in extremely emotionally You come in extremely emotionally intelligent, whereas though, if you ever notice a child that they say, keep your mouth shut, because the child always speak the truth and they call it out, and that can annoy, it can especially annoy parents, teachers, all types of stuff, because you are sent here to call a person out, okay? So if somebody invites it, they're going to get that angry. This is talking about stuff that was repressed as a childhood, as a child. I'm sorry it's coming out like that, but just stay with me. So this talks about repressed anger. There's something rising. You got to get rid of repressed anger, because this stuff is coming through. You didn't know yourself, but now you're going to have some type of understanding of people that piss you off. You need to separate yourself from them, because they know you know. Whether you say it or not, they know you know. And you got to accept this about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because you can be pulled in and manipulated by this. It'll cause your body to be messed up, cause inflammation and stuff like that. I'm not a doctor, but it causes inflammation and stuff. Cause you to be angry, high blood pressure, stuff that you don't need. You do know yourself, but you doubted yourself because you've been told to shut up and mind your business. When in reality, nobody wants you telling them what to do, okay? When it's the right thing. That's unfortunate. So you got to learn that about yourself. How you improve people, but you got to start with yourself. So you're going to relearn your identity. What you can't see. What you can't see is that you are a target, okay? You are a target to be sacrificed at any given moment. This is your divinity. Your divinity is you have to realize yourself as a target. I ain't even gonna go into that. Just realize that you're a target for people's anger and hate and frustration. People like to throw it at you, but it poisons your vessel. So you need to be aware of that, okay? There's an invisible female. That's the source of it. That's draining you by manipulating your emotions. They have a very restrictive way that they talk. They have a very restrictive way, or when it comes to your love and how you're going to balance yourself, that means that this female, they always gonna call you selfish for keeping to yourself or keeping your resources to yourself. They're gonna try to make you feel guilty and manipulate your emotions when you need that time to recuperate for yourself, because you go through fucking hell and you need that time for yourself to get yourself right. But they're gonna try to make you feel guilty for it. So that's how you're gonna know who it is, okay? And you're gonna see a lot of changes for this for this invisible female that I'm talking about, because they're actually selfish. They just projecting it on you. And it may be possible that this person might actually die. And if they do, you'll gain money and you'll be able to, it'll help you in this process that they might have some ending, or they might have an actual physical death that will help you, because you're going to get back something you're owed, along with your ability to rewrite who you are or learn yourself. You'll be set up for it, okay? Yeah, they've been trying to bind you for a while. Some authority figure been trying to throw you off balance for a while using this element. Trying to burn you out so you wouldn't get to where you was going. And that's why they going to hell. All right. Wow. Where we were? Wow. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Let me see if it's still running. Yeah, it is. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Whew. Something about to change, Sagittarius. Somebody about to be ejected from your environment. It's a forceful change now. Forceful change are uncomfortable, but it's gonna help you out in the long run. Okay. This is Mars. Mars rules actions. It rules sex. It rules force. Okay. So I'm not sure what this is yet, because it can be good or bad. Okay. Somebody trying to distract somebody with sex. Okay. Don't fall for it. Something secret, some obsession, something that you can't see. Is something. I don't know. I'm saying something. Investigation. It's a lot of things that come up with Pluto. Let me get more on it though. Resources. Somebody's resources is cut off. Okay. So this could be sex magic. I'm always gonna mention that. It could be sex magic, but it could be somebody also taking a violent action towards you to get money. So they could be caught, because somebody is going to speak up at a distance, because you're not aware of something. You are not aware of something. If it's somebody that's trying to get you caught up with an STD, because I see that there, somebody is going to speak up, because you can't see that a person is sick. Somebody is sick, or they are planning on using root work on you to take your resources. And because they had this bad plan against you, they being separated from source. They're going to go blind, or they're going to lose their spiritual gifts, because this person probably they've been doing it for a long time. It's all type of chaos showing up in their life right now, because they've been attaching these parasites to people to throw them off balance. Ugh. I don't know who this is. If it's a Sagittarius doing this, you're going to get locked up. And you're going to be stripped from your gifts. You spiritually locked up, but I'm just trying to tell you, I really feel like this is an investigator. Wow. Tap, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3. It's a warning. Somebody is trying to bring something down. Yeah, somebody is obsessed with destroying a person. Somebody is obsessed with destroying a person, and I don't know why. It's a parasite, that's why. It's a parasite. It's somebody that's not human, just so y'all know. Okay, for people. Yeah, they've been trying to throw you off balance to stop your connection from God. But the person that you are connected to the Most High, God, Source, the universe. This person ain't gonna be able to do that. This is talking about good and evil. This is talking about mortal enemies. I don't want to say mortal enemies. They just enemies, okay? Like fallen angels and stuff like that. Gotta get my special deck, but like an angel and a demon. You know, I'm gonna get one of these cards from here just to see, but I'm picking up that this person is not human, or this entity or corporation is not human. It's kind of like a collective message as well. Got another burp off of that. I ain't nothing, but I'm definitely clearing some stuff. At the bottom we see, excuse me, at the bottom it says weeping ghost, emotional cleanup, something that needs another look. So it's really talking about your sexual energy is very important. You need to understand your divinity when it comes to who you have sex with, okay? Anybody that's approaching you for sex, you need to understand that they've been harvesting your resources. You've been sent this. This is talking about a generational curse, clearing a generational curse. Don't be enticed because somebody wants you. You're going to pick up that that person wants you and how badly they want you. But that is like the equivalent to a Jezebel spirit, an obsession. If they pull on your root chakra, if you get pulled to them like a magnet, and it's like you can't control how much you push it away and stuff like that, and you get away from that person and they still pulling, that's a bad connection right there, because they are definitely trying to get resources, okay? They trying to take your life force, like your essence. Ooh, okay, too much. What you can't see is the person is a shapeshifter. I'm telling you, this person is a shapeshifter. It's almost like what you want comes right to you. And it's not a coincidence, because what you want that comes to you is only the bad. It's like it shows up and just to harvest off of you. It's like temptation. This is like temptation, but it's not good temptation, okay? Ghost animal, radical self-acceptance and winged humanoid, scrupulous honesty. This is talking about you need to love yourself, because they're trying to send people to infect you, okay? They're trying to send people with infections. And the infections don't have to be actual physical infections, but this is infections that if it's an entity attachment with these shapeshifters, they're taking you away from loving yourself. These people are very, what do you call it? When it defragmented. You're messing it with a lot of defragmented people. And because you're a mutable energy, they're changing you. They're alchemizing you to them, and you're not them. So that's pretty much what it's saying. You can't see you're receiving you can't see that you're receiving an answer to a prayer by whatever happens where you can't hook up with this person, or you're not available to have sex with a person or move towards in a direction, because it don't have to be a relationship. Whatever breaks down or doesn't allow you to move forward, you got to understand rejection is for your protection, okay? That's exactly what's going on, okay? Somebody looking out for you. Spirit board, a breakdown in communication. This talks about witchcraft, but on a larger scale. It's talking about the shift in the collective. So you're going to have another energy. Just don't push anything, okay? Y'all moving into another energy. So you need to just avoid everything from the past. That's what I would suggest to y'all. Avoid everything from the past, because it's a trap, okay? And they hunting hard. All right. Sagittarius, just so you know, you can be pulled into anything. The past is going to pull at you hard, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a job, relationship, parent, it doesn't matter. Shapeshifters. They got intel on you. That's why things show up at the right time. But it's the wrong thing. Okay, Capricorn. Did I skip Capricorn? I did. Scorpio? No, I didn't. Sagittarius. Okay. Why would I be confused about that? Why would I think I skipped over Capricorn? I don't know. Maybe Capricorn thinks that they got skipped over. More confusion. I'm not surprised. More confusion. Somebody thought they got away with something, I guess. Ooh, Capricorn. Capricorn. Somebody think they got away with something. I don't know. Whew. That's probably the government because I get big messages. Okay. Something is off balance. Somebody been doing something for a long time. This also means somebody could be locked up. Kundalini. It's just rising energy. Something is rising. Something is rising. I don't know. Something is happening at a distance. With the government restriction. Okay, somebody is trying to get control over you at a distance because they see you about to be in some type of power. Okay, so somebody can sense that they can sense that you shifting, you coming into your own power. So they trying to restrict you at a distance. This is crazy. They could be talking through children, or they could have heard word of mouth that a child is set to receive something. Is something that I'm picking up on. Something is going to change for a child. They can hear that your business is doing well, or some new endeavor that is going well for you. And even though they're trying to restrict you, the more that they do it, the more chaos is showing up in their world. It's chaos because they didn't realize that you was the generating force for something. But they getting evidence because everything they do, something bad is happening in their environment. And it's due to you stepping into this power. This power is rising and it's causing destruction somewhere. So if it's for the government, everybody is standing together. They thought everybody would separate, but everybody's coming together. And it's no more rich, poor, black, white. Everybody's like, no, solidarity. So the government's like, oh, God, we need a harvest. This person could be trying to restrict you. Could be an issue with child support. It could be an issue with some type of government document trying to get you in trouble with government documents, but something ain't adding up because the evidence is something ain't right. Some evidence came back and bit somebody. And this is all your energy. So that's what you need to know. Like, it's just your energy. You standing in your integrity and just being you is what messed it up. That's terrible. Okay, so some type of call was made and they was blocked from some resources. They was cut off. Some call got made and they was blocked from resources. Blocked from your energy. The call, it keeps coming out. Some call was made. This is really my telephone to God. So something opened up. Something to heal you opened up. Your emotions are starting to come through, Capricorn. So Capricorn is usually not trusting. They can be very, very depressed, but they're depressed because usually it's the family. So usually it's the responsibility of the group, okay? Group or family that they have that is on them. That's projections. You're being depressed by other people's responsibilities because they won't take responsibility for themselves. And it's opening up where you're starting to express yourself. You're starting to say and act how you want to and not feeling like you gotta please people in society or anybody. You feel the way you feel and that's making you heal. It's less likely for people to attach, because I was talking about parasites are attached to your healing because they know that you're going to make it out of whatever situation that you're in. And now you're not being responsible for people. You're just being responsible for yourself. So your load is getting lighter. This is really good. It's something to help you, not just your energy change, but I feel like something is going to come through where you get the assistance that you need because you do what you need to do. There's some integrity here. Oh, universal law. I told you. It popped open and then closed back up. Universal law because of your fire, because of your motivation. Your motivations are pure. So basically what this is saying to me, because I'm not saying that every Capricorn is straight, but for the ones because I talk to people with integrity. That's who I am and that's how I talk. Your motivations and your actions are in alignment with that integrity. And that's why all of that stuff is happening, because you look one way and other people look another way. Their motivations are different. So now it's a time to identify who's who. So in every aspect of life, you being shown that your motivations, whatever you was doing, was in integrity. So all of these people, they forfeit because And when I say forfeit, let's say this is a group, okay? Whatever their actions is showing up in their world as their reality. Whatever actions in your world is showing up as your reality, okay? So let's say a group was against you for land. Let's say a group of family members was fighting over land or inheritance or whatever. They all team up and they plotted against you, and now everybody gonna get locked up so you get everything. Or they need it for commissary. I don't know what to tell you, but it's like these people, because like I said, it's also on the government scale as well, but everybody true colors is being shown. That it's being shown, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, wow. So you may have been getting a lot of messages about mercy. Somebody is just like, they're falling. Somebody is trying to send out a signal to you that you can sense, because, you know, you the sea, you go up and down in the universe. You could go up, come down, go up, come down, up in the sky, up in the universe, down on earth. And that's how you create. So you have a connection to God, but they've been trying to project to you that they need help. So you might be feeling a lot of people sending you projections of dead help, or you might be getting dreams that people are in trouble. Ignore it. Ignore it. If you're in trouble, you need to talk to God, not to me. Don't send nothing this way. Woo! Yeah. So it's emotions. You getting a peek at your emotions. Something about a peek at your emotions as a generating force, like you understanding your power and how it affects a larger group, and understanding when you need to separate instead of feeling that responsibility. Know where your depression comes from, because you are not the only sign to get depressed, but you need to understand where your pressure, okay? Because depressed is a lot of ways to feel pressure, because pressure don't have to be depression. It could also be stress. You realizing your generating force in other people's lives and how much you take on spiritually, because you didn't count that. You didn't count spiritually. You count what you saw on the earth and what you could build and create, but you didn't know what you was taking on, this karma and the burdens for other people. Okay. So that is that. Okay. All right. You're going to blast everybody out the water as soon as you come into your own power. Like, nope. Nope. Okay, Aquarius, your work is protected, okay? Nobody can do anything to you because your work is protected. They have. I ain't saying that they have, and I ain't saying that they ain't affect you, but your work is protected. People could have had a plot on your life since you was a child. This is why you meet so much resistance, just in case you want to know. You have also been faced with a lot of sexual immorality, people wanting to know the future, so molestation, rape, things like that. Misogynist people coming at you in a sexual nature, only wanting sex and nothing else. Okay, it's a intimidation or spiritual hazing tactic that they use to make you doubt yourself. Biggest thing is make you disassociate with how unique you are as an individual. So they do it to affect your signal. Okay. Yeah. So this means throwing you off balance, mind, body, and spirit, make you doubt yourself and how important you are, you know. And now I'm getting like people that unalive themselves and stuff like that. This is, horrible to go through, but you know, at a collective level, we having a lot of issues with mental health, because you know, the stuff that the government imposed on us is it's all because people are not allowed to be an individual. They market being like somebody as opposed to being yourself. So Kundalini is rising. Okay, so your power is starting to rise. Your confidence in yourself, everything that we just spoke about, is starting to rise, and you're starting to have acceptance for it. Now, another thing I'm getting forgiveness and compassion. And the reason it is so easy for you now, because you've always distanced yourself or ghosted, okay, people. But this right here is saying that you forgive people because you understand that a lot of those people that were attacking you didn't know how to deal with it. They just versions of yourself, but behind you, they still have to learn. So this is helping you to forgive. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, you had some harsh stuff happen to you, but it's allowing you are, what is it called? When you separate from a person and you ghost them, they pop back up and they come around. You're like, Lord, why can't I get rid of this person? But now people are less likely to come around, or when they come around, they're much more humble. Especially when you say bye, you know what I mean? You at peace. That's what it's saying. It's saying you at peace. So your forgiveness is what's giving you peace with you separating from people. That's really good, because it'll cause you not to run, and it'll cause you to have brain stability in your life. That's really good. So yeah, people been using magic to throw you off balance, stop your kundalini from rising, from you having those future concepts and having your stability, always keeping you on the run. I gotta go here. I gotta get away from here. This situation's bad. Gotta get away from here. This situation's bad. I gotta get away from this person. This situation's bad. That's the magic that's been used. Always keeping you running and not being grounded. Always up in your head trying to figure out a way to escape. Family imposed. You can't see your connection to God. So it's like your family has a lot to do with the distraction. So basically you take on the family. Another thing a lot of people don't know, I'm not a doctor, I gotta keep saying that, but the reason that Aquarius have so many bad allergies or mysterious diseases is because their family is infecting them. Their family is the source of the diseases. Nosebleeds is very common in Aquarius, and allergies, because your family is causing it. You're picking up on their diseases. It's just coming through you as diseases, but it's things that they are not healed. And this is why you always running, because you're like, you get the wind or something before it come and don't even have all the information. You're just like, I need to go. That's funny. Yeah, so this is talking about siblings. It's talking about root work. So it's talking about you need to separate yourself from family, and also watch your sexual energy. Do not have sex with a person that's not stable. I always tell people to not have sex. It's like, you don't know that a person ain't stable, not off rip, but it's like, you need to be friends with a person, okay? Don't think just because you're friends with a person that you sleep with them. Aquarius run into a lot of that. It's like, oh, we are like in that area, but you don't even know what you not alike out at. You know what I'm saying? Like, this will calm down. When you be at peace, you will not need to express yourself through a sexual nature, and you will start turning down people that are trying to come at you in a sexual nature, because this is what I'm gonna say, so it cleared up, okay? Because everybody is like, oh, but I want sex and this sex, and then you telling celibate and sex. I tell everybody all the time, this what you need to realize. This level of magic means that your siblings are going to come through other people, or they're going to send people to you to purposely mess you over. So your siblings that you know that you're not part of that family because you really came from the stars, they're trying to sleep with you. These are all sexual partners, and they reincarnated as family members. And what those family members do is jump into other bodies and come to you to harvest from you, from your root chakra, lower back pain, sexual issues, oversex, undersex, it doesn't matter. This is where it's coming from, okay? This is a high level magic. So you need to be selective when it comes to sex, okay? Until you can figure this out, you need to be selective. That's why you keep getting the same type of person come in, have sex with you, and cause chaos in your life. Like, what in the world? You ain't stable. We ain't friends. Yeah. They stealing ideas, future ideas. Trying to copy your energy. It's crazy. This card speaks about truth. This is the and it's talking about your sexual energy is opening, and it's very, very powerful. So you need to understand that this is where the selective. We done had the whole conversation, and now it's just running in a loop. Okay, so right now with this sexual awakening, all of this stuff is going to be turned into your ideas. All of your sexual energy that you usually waste and give it to other people because this high level of magic, they go off and they have good stuff happen to them in their life. They have good things. You change people's life, but you giving it away. It's yours. So now with the sexual awakening, if you clean yourself off by being celibate, that sexual energy and all that power is going to go to the top of your crown, and all of your ideas will come into your reality instead of somebody harvesting off and you're taking it and you being completely drained and tired. I know people with an iron level in the single digits, and their blood is heavily affected because of the people that they involve themselves with. They can't manifest for nothing. But they're good people. They happy. And I mean, I'm talking about you. You happy and happy-go-lucky. But if you want to know why, that's why. So clean your sexual energy off because you got a nice breakthrough coming, okay? Yeah, so this is Mercury in the crown. Lot of mental energy coming in. So you're going to need to clean out old stuff by forgiving people and being at peace and focus on a new beginning, okay? Focus on a new beginning. What was that little peak? Yeah. So you got a lot of air element, okay? It's going to be too much in there. You got to clean it off. Don't have sex with nobody because this can make you nutty nuggets, okay? Make you nutty nuggets, and you don't need that right now. You need to clear off your energy so this stuff can start to manifest in your reality. All right. Last one, Pisces. Off balance. Seeing that card again. I'm going to do a little slow shuffle. Off balance. Plan, plot, challenge. Somebody could be have a plan, a plot, or using a child to try to throw you off balance and keep you still from taking action towards a direction. Watch it. Somebody could be trying to catch you up with a child, or you could be the child that people are trying to catch up by not allowing you to take the actions that you want to in life. All right, one more time. Yeah. They're doing some type of manipulation to stop you from moving in a direction that you want to move. Something is opening up. Okay, this is the sigil of Atlantis. Something is opening up. It's a combination lock. It's otherworldly. Something otherworldly is unlocking for you. Spirituality. Something spiritual. Something that's also not here yet. Okay. What you can't see is that the power that they were manipulating and getting from you has been cut. This could be a mother. This could be a baby mom. They're blocked from your stability or your finances because they're under judgment. They're invisible female, meaning that they're not true. They've been radiating that there's something that they're not. And now their vision is blocked. And they're trying to get out of something. Ooh, it's some scandalous stuff right here. So a mother is trying to get out of something, or a child's mother is trying to get out of something. And they've been trying to force themselves on your path. And I feel like some people don't notice, but it has to do with finances, and they might have gotten caught up over something financial, and they're going to beg and plead for mercy. They're going to beg and plead from you, but it looks like they've been cut off. So they need your help to steal from you. It's weird. They need your help to steal from you. That's nuts. Yeah, so something about the not communicating. Some communication is not getting through. What is this? Virgo and Libra. Resources. Some resources. Oh, Lord. I'm looking at the cards from my perspective, but I'm trying to remove my perspective. This is talking about legal authentication, okay? This document that she has in her hand and this Libra scales, somebody needs your signature or authentication for something for a legal document. But they're not talking to you. So, whoopsie. Something you can't see is that the police are involved in the situation. Thank you, baby. Sit it right there. The police are involved in a situation. Somebody been separated for something because somebody been separated because something opened up. Something opened up. What is this? It keeps saying something authenticated. They've been trying to take from you to start something new. So they've been taking something from you so they can have some new start. And they thought, I don't know, they thought this was a good idea. But another thing is they thought they could force their way somewhere where they not supposed to be at. Like, what is this? Hold on, because it's too much. Your generosity. So you cut them off. Your generosity or your sympathy for this person is just like garbage. So it just made them go into it made them turn into who they really are and show their true colors. Because this person was like, if you ain't gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. Like, or they thought that they was entitled to something like this person, and it caused them to act reckless. Because wow, these people is freaking nuts. This is crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised because I know what the time we in, but now the police is involved in it. Somebody about to get dealt with in a worse way. They definitely, whoever this parent is or this baby mother, they was acting in their lower nature. They lost their mind. You want to talk to me so you can take from me? Are you crazy? Wow. Yeah, and it's saying it's time. This is law. It's time for your family to be exposed because I feel like it wasn't one person in on this. I'm saying mother, but it's like people was trying to force their way. Yeah, you're a target. You're a target for your family. It's like you the chosen out of the family, or you the one that's selected to inherit something. Whatever it is, you are the target of something. You are the recipient of something, and that's why you also the recipient of hate and mischief, because this is also, it's not just police, it's also mischief. People keeping you in a, oh, we're a family, happy state, but they stabbing you behind your back. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a cookout. We're going to do all of this, and this is all your money. It's your place. You stuck cleaning the dishes. Like, this is a lie. This is a facade. That's the word. Invisible female has to do with some invisible female that's under judgment. You can't see, but they are. They under judgment through their children, or they have legal trouble. And now they can't participate in the things that they normally would. So you ain't gonna see them at the family reunion or family function. You might not see them around you, period, because they know they're in trouble and they could be implicated in something. It talks about something about protected work, or it's just talking about your spiritual protection. Because somebody was plotting on you and you didn't know. But it was for your protection to not know, because they've been trying to catch these people throughout the reading. When you see this card and the family being exposed and universal law, like I was saying, they've been trying to catch these people for lifetimes, okay? So it's law for them to get caught and busted up the way they are. That's why everything is happening in the world, okay? So that is it. Now I'm working on numbering all of these readings and get some short ones out so I can start directing people to that do want to get readings. They can pop in and get them. All right, y'all. Look at that card on the bottom, just so y'all know. This is Venus, but it talks about sacrifice. People that want to sacrifice at these times. Sacrifice at this time. They thought they was going to get money or come up or have a baby and be, yeah. They thought they was going to get people. That's a wrap.